It's actually not that difficult to be better than 99% of dropshippers. And yes, sure, dropshipping is competitive and you can call it even saturated, but business is saturated. It is the most competitive game ever. It beats football, basketball, baseball, any sports. It's more competitive than that. It's more ruthless than anything ever. It is the most competitive thing you can possibly do, is trying to start a business and a successful business, right? There's so many dropshippers and it's not hard to be better than them. And that's what it comes down to. It sounds mean, it sounds ruthless, but you need to be better than your competition. And you have to understand that most of your competition are younger people, right? They're like a lot of kids start dropshipping. Not all, but a lot of younger people get into dropshipping because it's very low barrier of entry, which makes it more saturated and makes it more competitive. But again, it's not hard to be better than these people, and that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. And the first thing you need to understand is that dropshipping, I'm going to say this slow, dropshipping is just a business model. It is not a skill. So the best dropshippers are not good dropshippers. They have good skills. That's what it takes to be a good dropshipper. You have to have very tangible skills, and it takes time and it takes practice. And in this video, if you guys stick around, I'm going to show you the top 3, maybe 5 skills that you need to be an expert at. You have to be good at these or else you're going to fail. And they all need to be good. If you're really good at product research but you suck at everything else, good luck. And vice versa with anything. These are all skills that you need to practice on. And if you master these, I can guarantee that you can find a product that you can scale and make more than your 9 to 5. Guaranteed. And I can confidently say that because I've done it multiple times, and I have students that have done it multiple times as well. So let's talk about the first thing that you need to master and become good at. And most people think I'm going to say what it is. It's product market fit. But most people think this is just product research. It's actually, the skill of product research is actually product market fit. It's like the actual right term to use. Because product research, what does that even mean? Like, you find a product cool. What we're actually trying to do is put a product in front of the right people, the right target market, right? So instead of just finding cool products, find products that solve a certain solution or benefit for a specific market, because we're gonna be advertising to specific people. We're not just targeting to male or female. We're targeting, for example, stay-at-home moms or something. Like, we're getting very, very specific, and you need to find a product for them. So study product market fit. I really like to use Google Trends, and then the biggest tool that I can suggest, there's a lot of tools, but the best, easiest, and fastest tool to use is Amazon reviews. Amazon's the leader. They're the monopoly of the game. We can learn from them. And basically, your target market is somewhere on Amazon. And go read the reviews, understand who you're advertising to, understand what problems they face with this current product, why they bought this product. And this doesn't mean you need to sell the exact same product, but you can sell to that target market with a product. That is product market fit. It's not complicated. But there's so many videos about product research this, product research that. It's like, okay, cool, you have a product, but who are you actually selling it to? That is 10 times more important than the product itself. So study product market fit, go read articles. This is like a big term in marketing. They talked about this in college when I went to college for marketing. Like, they talk about product market fit. Like, go study it. It's product research doesn't really exist. It's more understanding product market fit. So step number 1, product market fit. I don't know how many times I have to say it. Product market fit. And then number 2 is your landing page. So now you have a product, now you know who you're selling to, now you need a landing page. It's just a funnel of where your customer is going to land and purchase from, right? And this is where Amazon lacks. Amazon, they have terrible landing pages. They just use the name Amazon and Prime members. That's like, it works. They don't need to make it any better than that. But we're competing with Amazon, so this is where we can take advantage of the lack of landing page design and conversion rate optimization. And there's a lot of things that go into landing page design, and this video isn't going to be about that, but I'm going to show you how to learn and study the game. So what you want to do is go Google, literally Google, top D2C direct-to-consumer brands in 2024. And go open their websites. Go look at their website on your phone. Go look at an iPad. Go look at a laptop and study their store. Study their colors, their branding, their fonts, their headlines, their offers. Literally pick apart every single store. I'm not going to talk about this too much, but go look at Rose Skin Co. It's literally like such a bona fide dropshipping product that you can find on AliExpress, and they just absolutely crush it. So roseskinco.com is, I believe, their domain. Go study this store. It's literally perfect. Their headlines are perfect. Their product, their branding, their FAQs, literally everything about their store is perfect. Go study that and figure out how you can make your Shopify store with a free theme look as closely as you can to Rose Skin Co. That's all you need to do. Don't get complicated. Don't complicate yourself by looking at a bunch of different stores. Like, by all means, go do whatever you want, but Rose Skin Co. is a perfect example. And there's plenty of examples that you can find. But Rose Skin Co. is doing everything right. I recommend you study them. Now, the next thing you need to do, and this one's a bit difficult because you see copywriting every single day. On this screen right here, I have YouTube open, and I can see a bunch of different videos and titles. That's all like copywriting, right? What gets you to read? How easy is it to read? What makes you click on the thumbnail? Like, all of that is copywriting, and you can study this game. I have a book right here. Let me pull it up. The Copywriter's Handbook. This is a great book to read, but there's dozens of books on copywriting. Like, study the game and apply what you read in books and your own research and apply that into your website and also your ads. Literally everything that you type out or script is copywriting, and that's a skill. You can't just write a good headline, like a rough draft. You need to write 10 different headlines and fix them and run them through ChatGPT even, and tweak them and edit them. And this goes for all your headlines on your store, your subheadings, your product name, your ad hooks, your ad scripts. It's all copywriting. So that's why I'm saying copywriting rather than getting very specific and talking about a bunch of different like areas of copywriting. Just study copywriting. All the principles apply to anything you do, whether it be making a website or making ads. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, like, once you have a landing page, you obviously need a good ad. So making good ads comes down, like I said, to copywriting and making ads with a purpose. So copywriting and then making ads with a purpose to sell. We're not making entertaining ads. We're not trying to entertain our viewers. We want them to come to our website and buy. So you do this by being very specific with your advertising, by talking about your unique selling propositions. So study that, USPs, unique selling propositions. Every single ad, every single product has these. Go look at Apple. Their whole thing is like simple and user-friendly. That is like Mac's entire like aura, you can say, is being like simple and user-friendly. But every single product has USPs. And I would just focus on 3 USPs. So focus on 3 for each product. And don't talk any more than 3 USPs. If you want to talk more, then just rephrase them in different ways. But just focus on the 3 top selling points for your product. Now, understand that this is part of the business model, but these are skills that you need to be good at. And I can guarantee I lack on these skills all the time. I'm constantly trying to learn these and improve on these. But most people don't even know these exist. I think for the first 3 years of dropshipping, I didn't even read between the lines. I was just focusing on the business model. And this is where 99% of people fail, is they just try to master the business. The business model is freaking easy. Excuse my language. It's freaking easy. You have a store, you have a product, they buy from your store, you use the money to buy the product from AliExpress and ship it to the customer. The business model is so freaking simple and easy to do that 99% of people are like, oh, it's so easy, I'm not even going to worry about this stuff. But this is where you're going to make your money. This is where you're going to scale your store from 0 to 100K per month. So focus on these skills, and there's obviously sub skills to this, like, having a good website comes down to having good pictures and headlines, good offers. Like, you can go dive deeper into all of these, and that's what you should do. go dive deep into all of these and read books. Read this book, Scientific Advertising. Great book, super easy book to read. I don't know, you can read this in one day. The font is like super easy to follow along. So go read books, study the game, be a master, be a scientist, and try new things. And the last thing, and I want to leave the video with this, is freaking test. Test products, test different strategies, test different ads. Your chances are you're probably not testing enough. And I know this because I follow some brands on Facebook Ads Library and I study them. For example, go look at Rose Skin Co.'s ad library. They have so many ads active. Go look at Obvi as well. Literally just type in any D2C brand and then go find their Facebook Ads library and just see how many ads they're running and testing. And they're running winning ads. So think about all the ads that they tested that failed to find those winning ads. They tested a lot of different things. They've optimized the landing page so many different times. And it's like you don't know what's going to work until you just freaking test it. So you have to test a bunch of products. You have to test a lot of different headlines, creatives, everything. Like chances are you just haven't tested enough, and that's the best way to learn is from feedback, because you can do everything in your ability to have a good store, but you don't know how it's going to work until your market reacts to your ads and you have visitors on your website and you're tweaking things and testing things and running split tests. So just test. And if you test, but don't focus on these and all you do is test a different product, you're going to fail. And maybe you don't fail and maybe you get lucky, and that's even worse, because if you get lucky, that means you can't repeat yourself. It's hard to repeat luck. But if you have skills and you understand why something works, then you can repeat this. And then you can turn this into a full-time job and have multiple stores and multiple products month over month, and you never run out of, I guess, getting lucky. Like you're at that point, you're not getting lucky. You actually have skills that can make you money. So focus on your skills. Try to improve your skills when most people don't do this at all. Most people don't do this, right? So I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point, but that's it, guys. It's not hard to be better than 99% of dropshippers. Most people don't focus on the skills. They just focus on the business model. Business model is easy to understand. So, all right, guys, that's it. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I'll be happy to answer them and even make a video in more depth about any of these skills. All right, guys. Peace out. See ya.